Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're having a great week so far, and welcome to this new video here. On SUI, we're going to do a full update. It is a relatively bullish update. Since we've had some constructive price action, as you can see, SUI has been able to reclaim this level here at 3.65. Fundamentally, there have been some good developments. For example, Cetus yesterday put out some sort of a proposal about doing buybacks, and just in general, you know, SUI has still frozen most of the hacked funds. I'm not certain what they're going to do with that, but I think I should have looked for some updates, but ultimately the price action will tell you everything you need to know, and the price action so far, like I said, has been quite constructive, especially yesterday for SUI. Just to dive right into this, but I'll go over everything you need to know. Yesterday we had quite a lot of volume, as you can see, and with that volume we reclaimed an important level right here at 3.65. all right, not only is that an important key level, as you can see historically, but there on the 4-hour time frame we also had the trend. All right, and you can see so far that's that red line. It's very difficult to see, I know, but so far we've been able to break above that with volume and hold it, right? Now, on the higher time frames, you can also see 12-hour. We've also broken back above the trend, and on the daily time frame, we have just respected the trend. So the price action is looking a lot better right now. The fundamentals are also looking a lot better. So that's all great. Now, one thing I did want to still keep an eye on is the actual data, right? I mean, one of the things we saw last time we covered SUI was the fact that their DEX trading volumes, which is one of the most important metrics to see how strong a crypto is, was down, and I'm not certain if it's actually back up right now. And what you can see is that it's not. The DEX trading volume is still much lower than what it was before. So fundamentally that makes me a little bit worried, right? Because ultimately SUI has been under a lot more pressure since the hack, not only with the network, but also, you know, what you call it, principles wise, right, about decentralization and whether they should actually unlock these funds, etc., or burn them or whatever. So seeing this does not give me much more trust, and I think in general you should be a little bit careful right now with the volume in the markets being quite low. We have quite a lot of major news coming out, not only today with the FOMC minutes, but also other economic data through all the way through to Friday. And then SUI has left some imbalances here to the downside, as you can see with that high volume move we had, but also with the lower volume move we had yesterday morning, we left some fair value gaps. So therefore, look, do I think ultimately SUI is going to be able to reclaim back into this balance right here? Yes, I do think so. Even though the fundamentals are not amazing, I still think the general crypto market is in a bullish structure. And I think ultimately SUI as a project is strong enough to get back into balance at least. I don't see, which is the other option, a reason to get into a downtrend right now, even though it's been under so much pressure fundamentally. Short term though, I would expect volatility. I would be prepared for volatility, maybe a spike down to fill those imbalances. Could also be a great entry. That's something you'd have to research yourself. But getting a move down into that seems quite likely. But ultimately, I do think we'll be able to reclaim back above 3.65, get some stability, and ultimately also get back into that area at 3.9 and potentially $4. That is what I would expect. I will keep you updated on this though, especially how the fundamentals develop is going to be quite crucial, I would say at least. But at least for now, this is what you need to know, right? So thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.